Welcome to another edition of the Futures League Rundown. Today is July 22nd, and last night we had another jam-packed night full of Futures League baseball. I'm your host, Ben Hayes. I'll take you right into the action.
Game 1 of the night was a weird one, as the Mavericks took down the Titans in an unusual way. Nick Mondak of St. John's got the start for Torrington, and he had one of the best performances by any pitcher this entire season. Mondak struck out 12 batters in his 7 innings of work, while allowing no runs on just 3 hits. However, the 8th inning spelled pandemonium for the Torrington pitching staff. The Titans gave up 7 runs in the 8th inning between their 2 relief pitchers. But the thing is, Seacoast only got 2 hits all inning. The 7 walks allowed by Torrington in the 8th inning was the most walks allowed in an inning all season in the Futures League. One of the 2 hits was a bases-loaded 3 RBI double by Miami's Barry Buchowski. He went 1 for 4 on the night, and Seacoast takes this one 7-4. Looking to keep up with the Mavericks, the Nashua Silver Knights beat up on the Sharks last night, winning 11-1, thanks mainly to a 5-run first inning. Amherst's Harry Roberson reached base 5 times, going 3 for 4 on the night with a double, while knocking in a run and scoring 3 on his own. Roberson leads the league with 39 runs scored this season. First baseman Ryan Sullivan had a big contribution as well, going 2 for 3 with 2 RBIs and 2 runs in this one. Starting pitcher Mike Giannalis would not need any more help than that in this one, as the UMass product pitched 6 strong innings, striking out 2 and conceding 0 runs on 5 hits, on his way to his 4th win of the season. Giannalis, who I have dubbed the Swiss Army knife of the Futures League, is the only player in the league this season to have at least 40 at-bats and at least 40 innings pitched, a truly underrated stat. In the West Division, the Bravehearts beat the Dirt Dogs 6-3. St. Leo's Zach Whitaker picked up the win for Worcester, going 6 innings, striking out 5 while giving up 2 runs and 5 hits. Joe Keiko out of New Haven provided the offense for the Bravehearts, homering in a 2 for 4 night, racking up 1 RBI and 2 runs scored. Bravehearts improved to 29-12 on the season, 9.5 games ahead of Bristol in the West. And Bristol played the Suns last night, beating Pittsfield 8-5. Youngstown State's Lorenzo Arcuri led the way for the Blues, doubling and hitting his league-leading 8th triple of the season on his way to a 3 for 4 night with 2 runs batted in. Marist College's Frankie Gregoire chipped in with 3 hits of his own, scoring twice. Adam Goss of Franklin Pierce recorded the win, coming in for relief for Bristol. Goss pitched .2 innings, allowing no runs or hits in the process. In the final game of the night, the Rocks beat the Navigators 9-7 to be the only road team to win a game last night. David Griffin of Curry got the win for Brockton, as he was nearly perfect in his 3 innings of relief. Griffin allowed no runs and no hits, while conceding just 1 walk and striking out 4 batters. NC State's Dylan Cooper went 2 for 4 on the night with 2 runs, an RBI, and also stole his 15th base of the season, tied for second most in the league. The leader has 16.
Now time for your player and pitcher of the night, brought to you by On Deck Sports, the official sponsor of the Futures League. And the On Deck Sports player of the night goes to Lorenzo Arcuri out of Youngstown State, as the Blues outfielder went 3 for 4 on the night, hitting a double and the league-leading 8th triple of the season. He also had 2 RBIs in the Blues' 8-5 win. The On Deck Sports pitcher of the night goes to Nick Mondak of the Torrington Titans, as the pitcher out of St. John's threw a remarkable 7 innings, allowing no runs and 3 hits while striking out 12 batters. Mondak's ERA is now lowered to 1.31, the best in the Futures League. We got another full schedule tonight as all 10 teams are taking the field. Let's take a look at the matchups. The Dirt Dogs lead things off tonight as they welcome the Bravehearts to Wachusett. The Seacoast Mavericks will head to Torrington to take on the Titans. The Brockton Rocks welcome the Silver Knights to Campanelli Stadium. The North Shore Navigators will take a ferry across to the Vineyard to battle the Sharks. And in the final game of the night, Izzy Fuentes and the Bristol Blues head to Pittsfield to take on the Suns. And that's today's episode, folks. Thanks again for tuning in. Be sure to go out to the ballparks closest to you to enjoy the Futures League in person, and of course give us that follow on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Until next time, I'm your host, Ben Hayes. See you guys tomorrow.